Today. Now, other interesting political news, you have Vivek Ramaswamy, although personally I prefer his rap term or rap name from college, Vivek. His tweet on building a wall went pretty viral. Now, in 6 hours, looks like he got 269.3 thousand likes and 1,711 likes. I misspoke. He got a lot of views. Now, it looks like that ratio comes in at 0.63%, so not the best ratio. And when I pull up what he actually said, it looks like he was responding to a tweet from Mr. Bill Melugin. So this is from Bill. This is the thing that Vivek was responding to. And I appreciate people in the comments helping with the pronunciation as well. Now, Bill Mulligan said, quote, new per CBP reports, yesterday alone, but Border Patrol apprehended over 7,400 illegal immigrants at the southern border, and when combined with CBP ports of entry, there were 9,100 migrants encounters in just one day. I'm told CBP released 5,000 plus yesterday with a notice to appear. As of this morning, CBP had over 21,000 people in custody. So basically just giving them a receipt saying, oh yeah, come see the court this date, which, of course, it does not happen. I would guess not even happen 1%, which is ridiculous. Now, Vivek's response was, quote, build the wall and finish the wall aren't enough. When they're building truck width tunnels underneath that wall to drive the invasion across our border, if we can use our military to secure against an invasion of someone else's border halfway around the world, we can legally use our own military to secure our own southern border. This isn't controversial, unquote. Now, fascinatingly enough, it looks like the statistics doubled for the likes and the views. But it's also one of those things where, in my lifetime, that is interesting. We've never, as far as I can tell, we've never used the U.S. military to defend our own borders. We're very active at defending other countries' borders. Seems to be our main hobby. But let me know in the comments, and again, maybe I'm just forgetting sometime, but no one's ever brave enough to say we need to put American troops on the border and guard ourselves from the goddamn Canadians. They pretend to be nice, but we all know they're just sitting there. Almost too nice. Although, I kid, they're actually tyrants. They don't let their civilians defend themselves. Trudeau actually said, you do not have the right to defend yourself with a firearm. They're a country where you're forced to be a victim, disgustingly enough. And I found them morally repugnant on many, many issues. Another topic from another time. But in all seriousness, it looks like the responses, the top one was from someone by the name of Brian Escow saying, quote, Vivek said it first, that's why I'm supporting Vivek, unquote. And he got 1,260 views and 35 likes. So not the greatest number of likes, but coming in at a good ratio at 2.78%. Pretty good. You also have someone with looks like Joseph Jargon. I take what he said seriously, but I'm pretty sure it's just jargon. That was a joke. Now he says, quote, no war with the cartels, 110% hell yes to protecting our southern border with our military, unquote. Now he got 793 views and 16 likes, which, 2.02% ratio. And let me know in the comments, would it be helpful to give some backstory to the individuals? You can usually guess their political affiliations or extra data if you just look at their profile, or you can kind of tell by the comments. But let me know if that'd be interesting, more data to cover as well. Now, interestingly enough, he says, no war with the cartels, but protect our border. Inevitably, that will mean a war with the cartels, which I would argue that's a war worth having. They're actually invading parts of California, which, again, that doesn't take much effort because it's California. But they're actually taking over farms, killing farmers, so they can grow illegal substances here. And oddly enough, or not, it should be all too unsurprising, you don't see that on the mainstream news. It should be something we should all be uniting on because, again, Americans are dying and literally cartels are coming over. But for some stupid reason, this is a politically divisive issue and frankly has been since I was a kid. Ridiculous. And I'm not saying we don't need to streamline immigration, but everyone should have an equal opportunity to enter the land of the mostly free. And no, my family did not swim here. We did actually come on a plane, interestingly enough, one of the last planes before Fidel took over Cuba, but another story for another time. You also have someone respond saying, literally someone. Their profile name is someone, which, yeah, kind of funny name. So someone said, quote, the board security is so complex, different perspective exists on how to best address it, unquote. Now, he only got one like, but his response got 34. Now, the response was search for meeting, which I can only guess what they're searching for. It says, quote, I'm not getting your point here. Didn't he just propose a lawful solution? Do you think that won't work, unquote. Now, that person, again, subsequently got 1,826 views and 34 likes, coming in at 1.86%. So, not too shabby. So it's interesting to see, and the political adversaries, everyone who's vying to become the Republican nominee for the president, I haven't seen them address this issue. It's fact, you're seeing the Republicans fracture on a couple topics and a couple things more and more. In this case, as far as I know, this is one of the first people to bring it up. You do have, some might call them diet Democrats, but, well, there's a lot of rhinos out there too, pejoratively, someone who is a Republican in name only. It'll be interesting to see, do other candidates bring up this topic, and what is their solution for addressing this topic? It'll be interesting to see, but in terms of moves on the political chessboard, I think this will resonate with people who are more and more realizing that there's a real threat at the border in addition to the economic ramifications. So it'll be interesting to see, but I think it will more help his campaign than have a negative impact. But that's just my 3 cents. Used to be 2 cents, but 40-year hyperinflation, gotta charge 3. Should charge 4, but I'm a really generous man that could sometimes enunciate, sometimes not so much. But I do appreciate you taking time to click that subscribe button. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, I know Sam Biss is trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of September, so if you can click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, the comments help the channel grow and develop. All of the critique is greatly appreciated as I try to do everything from enunciate more, slowing down my voice, and still searching for better software so we can do the picture-in-picture with the video. I tried another one, but I don't know if it's because of my newer 4K camera. It keeps crashing. So if you have suggestions, I would greatly appreciate them. And of course, don't forget to take the time to like the video because that helps with the algorithm and gives me feedback on if I need to maybe do something a little bit better. And also, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.